What's going on, everybody? It's your boy xVyperTv, and Respawn has finally released all the information about Fuse's passive ability, his tactical ability, and his ultimate ability. And they also released new information on the changes for ranked. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about Fuse. We're gonna talk about the new rank changes. We're gonna talk about the new rewards for ranked and all that different stuff. But before we do that, make sure you drop a like on this video. Make sure if you're new here, you subscribe and leave down in the comments what you think about the video. You know, talk about the different rank changes, you know, what you think about the character Fuse, if you think he's gonna be meta, if he's not gonna be meta. And we're gonna go over all that. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Covered head to toe in all things that go boom, Walter Fuse Fitzroy is a one-man wrecking crew, and damn proud of it.
If there's dirty deeds need doing, I'll do them dirt cheap.
A former mercenary and a true connoisseur of explosives, Fuse can rain down destruction from an exceptional range.
Never met a problem a compound explosive couldn't fix.
Able to stack one more grenade per inventory slot, Fuse's mechanical arm allows him to throw ordnance farther, faster, and more accurately.
Back on Salvo, they call me the Grenado Tornado.
His grenade arsenal also features a tactical cluster bomb that splinters out mini concussion mines.
Don't you worry. Fuse, you'll make sure you go out with a bang.
But when the big guns need to come out, Fuse is more than up to the task.
Time for a little shock and awesome.
Affectionately known as Wally, Fuse rains the ultimate fire from the sky.
Mother load incoming.
Launching a mortar that explodes and surrounds his adversaries in a ring of fire.
Let's get rowdy.
This beloved Salvonian champion sacrificed everything to join the games.
Just wasn't your moment, kid.
And nothing is going to stop him from bringing a little mayhem to the sport.
Righto. Time you pups see what an old dog can do.
So let's go over this real quick. Fuse's passive ability is he's going to be able to carry one more grenade in each slot, and he is also, you know, going to be able to use his arm in order to be able to shoot grenades a little bit farther and more accurately, which if I were to change mains, that would be the only reason why I would main Fuse, was because of the ability to carry one more grenade. I come from a game called SOCOM. I don't know how many of y'all played SOCOM, but SOCOM was very big on grenades and accurately throwing grenades to, you know, to progress and to get your enemies out of certain areas that they were camping in. So that would be the only reason why I would use Fuse if I was going to use Fuse, just for that simple reason right there. So
per inventory slot, more grenade per inventory slot. Fuse's mechanical arm allows him to throw ordnance farther, faster, and more accurately.
Back on Salvo, they call me the Grenado Tornado.
His grenade arsenal.
that to me is worth it. That to me with Fuse is worth it right there. That one passive right there. I feel like that passive is better useful in order to get more kills in Apex, and I think that's very much so worth it for a legend.
Also features a tactical cluster bomb that splinters out mini concussion mines.
Don't you worry. Fuse, you'll make sure you go out with a bang.
That tactical right there, I feel like that tactical is actually pretty dope. That cluster, that knuckle cluster, I feel like anything that helps you delay, slow down, injure, you know, your opponent is great tactical. I could even see that using that tactical as an escape, actually shooting that out and keeping people at bay while your team is rotating or leaving or pulling back in order to reposition. So I think that tactical is actually pretty cool.
But when the big guns need to come out, Fuse is more than up to the task.
Time for a little shock and awesome.
Affectionately known as Wally, Fuse rains the ultimate fire from the sky,
Motherload incoming.
launching a mortar that explodes and surrounds his adversaries in a ring of fire.
Let's get rowdy.
This
See, my last video I was right about what Fuse's ultimate ability was going to be with, with Wally. Being able to surround his opponents with a ring of fire. If you combine that with a Gibraltar ult, or Caustic ult, or even Horizons ult, you can potentially squad wipe an entire squad. You could potentially third party, two teams fighting and keep them in that ring of fire and kill everybody, honestly. That right there, depending on the duration and the strength of that fire, could actually make Fuse meta. And I really feel like that could make him meta. Just that ult right there. Forget everything else. Forget everything else. That ult right there is so crucial and so beneficial to the team, depending on how strong that fire is. Now, if it's like a thermite and I only take 25 damage, if I run through it for a second, then that's not going to keep me in there. But if that thing takes 50 to 75 damage, yeah, that might keep me in there. You're going to have to rely on having a Watson on your team. Watsons are going to come into play even more now to defend against that. Or you're gonna have to worry have a Horizon be able to airlift you out, or Wraith's gonna have to portal us out. Like, Wraith mains are gonna have to be on their portal, ridiculously fast in order to combat that. That right there could change the meta. That right there could actually make Fuse part of the meta. The other thing I was thinking about too is end circle. Let's think about this. You have a Caustic and you have Fuse on your team. End circle, you could actually, depending on the duration of that, you could shoot that out and have half of it go out into the ring and part of it stay inside, and keep a team, out of the end circle with that. You could keep a team out of end circle with that, depending on how much damage that fire does to people, to where the storm actually comes and they have the storm on their back and they have Fuse's ultimate in front of them, to where now they're trapped. And now all you have to do is worry about the last team. If it's 3 teams left and you keep one at bay, now you can fight this team, and this team over here has to worry about trying to get around your ult. Now you can kill this team, not worry about this team, and now they've taken damage either from the storm or from your ult, or they're just at bay for a while, and you can get rid of this team, and now you have a chance to fight this team one-on-one later. Like, I can see that, being very powerful right there. So we looked at Fuse, but I don't want to just talk about Fuse. I really want to get into the rank changes. So they went over the different rank results, and I'm not going to go over the rank results. You know how you placed. So, and then they have all of that, and I'll link all this stuff on my website and put all the different results and everything if you want to look at that later. But we're just going to go over the changes. That's what we want to talk about. We want to see how ranked is going to be affected in Season 8 and what they're going to do. So it says the goals for Season 8 are: create a healthier top end in Diamond Plus. Diamond Master and Predators are reserved for the best of the best. We don't want to change that, but we do want these players competing against more players of similar skill more often. In previous seasons, the player pool in Diamond Plus was too small to consistently provide fair matches, so we aim to improve this by providing more opportunities for good players to earn RP. Improved match quality for ranked matches. This means we're aiming to fill most, if not all, of players in your ranked match with players in the same rank tier. This may cause slightly longer queue times, but more competitively fair matches. We think this is worth it, and will monitor queue times and sentiment closely around these changes. Okay, So basically what they're saying is that they want more people that are in Diamond, more people that are in Master, more people that are Predator to actually play each other. Not when you're in Diamond and you're having to queue up with a Plat or a Gold. When you're solo queuing, you have, you know, your Diamond 4, and then all of a sudden you're queued up with this Plat who brought this Gold guy in your game. And it may sound bad, but I mean, realistically, let's be honest. If you're playing in ranked and you're being competitive, you don't necessarily want someone who is gold in the same game as you, on your team, realistically, because he doesn't have the same risk you have. If I'm Diamond, I have negative 48 RP off the rip. He has negative 24. If he has one kill, I think top 8, he doesn't lose points? Or is it top 6 he doesn't lose points? If I have one kill, I'm top 6, I'm still negative 6. You know, so his game style is going to be different. He doesn't have the same risk that I have. So he's going to play a little bit differently. So it's better that if I'm readying up with actual other Diamond players who have the same risk that I have, you know, to where they have to get certain placements in order to get certain points. So I like that. I think that's better. Now they said they're going to watch the queue times. I think they might end up loosening it up a little bit, just because there is already some servers, and they're, you know, that on PS4 that do not have those high tier players. So those high tier players have to play with lower tier players. And I know PC is the same way, because there's not that many people. Unless a huge influx of people decide to play Apex Legends, I don't think they're going to be able to fix that. Unless a huge influx of people decide to go and just start playing ranked now and they're not pub stomping anymore, I don't see them fixing that too much. So we'll see. But I guess they're talking about making different changes to the ranking system, so that might put more people in top tier ranked lobbies. So let's go over these. Earn placement RP earlier in a match. RP rewards begin at placement 13 instead of 10 in a match. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of stressful when, you know, you're in ring 3 and there's still 13 squads, and you're like, Jesus Christ, I don't know how I'm gonna get positioning. We haven't even got placement points yet. This is ridiculous. So I can see that, but I mean, I don't know how that's gonna help, that's gonna hurt, that's just gonna make it a whole lot easier to place, to get rank. I don't know. We're gonna see. Kill/assist count has been raised to 6. Earn RP for more of your kills and assists in a given match. This is a slight nudge to give really good players a slightly faster trip back to their competitive rank, while giving our top tier players more ways to pull ahead of the pack in the Predator ranks. Okay, so I like the fact that they did that. I like the fact that they gave us, you know, one extra kill count, because I mean, you got to think about it. If I get 6 kills or I get 5 kills and 1 assist, I should be rewarded for that. I don't think that they should put a cap on the kills. Now, maybe a cap on the assists, but if I'm getting kills, I don't think there should be a cap on that. I think you should be rewarded for your kills that you're getting. I mean, that's the whole point of the game. You can't win with, I mean, you can win without killing, but I mean, necessarily you gotta kill your enemy in order to win. I mean, if you have good players, you gotta kill them. You know, so if I'm getting kills, then I should be rewarded for that. So I like the fact that they did that. Assist threshold increased to 10 seconds. Earn assists for up to 10 seconds, up from 7.5 seconds after dealing damage to a target that is killed by someone else. I love the fact that they changed this. I love the fact they changed this. There's nothing worse than doing 180 damage to a guy with a purple shield. Him running away, him, you know, using his movement to get away and slip away, and 7.5 seconds went by. 7.6 seconds, and your teammate does 20 damage to him, gets the kill, and you get nothing. That is the worst. That is the worst. It's horrible when you don't get it. You don't get any points for that. That is horrible. So the extra 2.5 seconds, I'm hoping that helps out. I'm pretty sure that'll help out. I know to make it a whole lot easier. So I like the fact that they did that. Predator has been increased to the top 750 players. Allowing more players to enter Predator should improve queue times while remaining an exclusive tier for the highest levels of play. I don't know how much that's gonna really affect everything, because once you're master, you basically pred. Masters play preds, they play diamonds. So I don't know if they're planning on making masters and preds just play each other and then diamonds play each other. I don't know. I heard that, but you know, we'll see. Matchmaking tightening. Players below diamond will matchmake much more often within their own ranks. So I guess, like they said, they're gonna make people that are diamond and below diamond are gonna be matchmaking more, not having to worry about being matchmaked with a pred. If you're plat, you shouldn't be matchmaked with pred. I feel like if you're plat, you shouldn't be matchmaked with diamond. You're in a whole, it's just a different thing. It's a completely different experience once you get diamond 3 and up. Finally, for season 8 onwards, we're excited to announce that diamond skydive trails will be making a return as a ranked reward. I don't know how I feel about that, and the reason why, it's kind of a selfish reason, is because I got my diamond trail on season 3 and they stopped diamond trails, and then there's like an exclusive thing now. I was like, hey, how do you got that diamond trail, man? I got that in season 3. It just shows kind of how long I've been playing for, and you know, I don't know how I feel about it, but you know, that's just me being selfish. But I really do feel like if you're playing in diamond lobbies and you've made it to that tier level, I think you should be rewarded for it with the trail. I honestly think you should be rewarded for it. So the diamond trails are back. They talked about the rank maps and splits. So they're saying that it's going to start off with Kings Canyon. Kings Canyon is going to be the first split, which we're going to see how Kings Canyon goes. I don't think it should be called Kings Canyon anymore, but we'll see. We'll see. I have my own feelings about Kings Canyon. And then the second split will be Olympus. And then it goes to show the different rank rewards and everything like that. And then they go on to say that they're going to be keeping an eye on everything. They're going to be keeping an eye on queue times and different things like that. I'm going to link all this stuff down below. I'm probably going to put all this information on my website. You can go check it out. And yeah, so I don't know. I like the fact that they're making these changes. The only other change that I wanted to see them make was include damage in ranked. You should get points for damage. I honestly feel like, I don't know if they could make it to where for like every like 500 damage or every like 350 damage you get, you know, 10 points, something like that. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if you're dealing a lot of damage, but let's just say you dealt a lot of damage to a legend and another team kills them, and you know they do 20 damage, did 180 damage, you got nothing for that. At the end of your match, if you have 2,000 damage but you have no kill points, then that kind of sucks. I mean, you helped your team out, you did the most damage on your team and you helped your team out, and you got nothing for it, and they just, you know, third partied and, you know, hit people for 20 and for 40, and they got 200-300 damage, but they have 2-3 kill points. It just doesn't make any sense. So I wish that they would put damage as one of those things. So that's just my ideas. That's my opinion. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that. You know, let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the rank changes. Let me know what you think about Fuse. If you like the video, drop a like. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. You know, I'll be putting out Apex news, Apex tips. I'll be putting out montages. You know, I stream live all the time. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Twitch. I stream live every day from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. Sometimes I might get on late. I might get on at 12 a.m. and I might stream to 7 a.m. It just depends on how I feel. So that's the video. Like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Drop a like. And hey, if you're on Twitch, come check me out. Talk to you later. Peace.